Stop. Just wait. Before you go and click on that Kate Upton video in the sidebar with a 10 out of 10 tits, just wait. Because I've got a question to ask you. It's a yes or no question. Black up. So it's not gonna take long. Here it is. Do you ever wonder how they do it? Tyler Durden, Tony Stark, Ferris Bueller, Iron Man. Do you ever wonder how they do everything so fucking effortlessly? Ordering a drink at the bar, closing a business deal, saying just the right thing. Penis, abs, suit and tie. Well, here at Testosterone Psychology, we've certainly been wondering that. How do they do it? How do they do it? Well, we finally cracked the code. And we are here to tell you how to turn your life into the perfect movie. Welcome to Testosterone Psychology. Hey, let's pipe it up. Let's get some energy going in the room. Thank you guys for sticking with us. I know those Kate Upton videos can be tempting. Trust me, I've been there. Hell, who hasn't? But here we are with Testosterone Psychology, and we have got groundbreaking news on how to evolve your life, how to evolve your self-improvement, your pickup game, your business tactics, literally every aspect of your well-being. And it all boils down to one word, one essence. That word is scripts. Scripts. I know some of you might be scratching your heads at home. That's okay. We were too a couple of months ago. But while we were doing research for a past video, me, Peter behind the camera, and Teddy, we discovered something that blew our minds. We were looking up Iron Man, the documentary with Tony Stark, and we discovered something called a script of Iron Man. Tony Stark had literally written every word that was going to happen in the documentary before it happened. I don't know if you can wrap your heads around this. You know that scene where he comes off the private jet, out of the double limo, the Hummer limo, and he sees the 6 supermodels all dressed in bikinis because they're on Belize, and he goes up to them and says, well, 6 is my lucky number. And the whole time I'm thinking, how does he come up with this stuff on the spot? Well, it turns out he doesn't. No, he does not. Tony Stark writes every possible scenario that could happen on a day-to-day basis, and then he goes out in the world, and that's how he succeeds with such swagger, such class, such manliness. That's what made us at Testosterone Psychology develop what we call the wake up, sit down technique. Every morning, the 3 of us, we're living here together currently, we wake up, we sit down, and we write out every possible scenario that could happen in that day and every possible response we could have to that scenario. Just like Tony Stark, just like Iron Man. And that is how we excel and become greater versions of ourselves. Like I always say, it doesn't matter if you're a Joe Schmo or a pro bro. As long as you're not a no-show, then we'll help you. Practically pro bono. Try and say that 10 times fast. In this comprehensive video course, we're going to teach you how to construct your own scripts, how to prepare for every single scenario just like Tony Stark, and how to ultimately live a better, more fulfilling, more pimp, more honest, more awesome, more raw, more radical life. Let's take a look at some clips that illustrate exactly what I'm talking about. First, we have an example of what not to do. Look, here's Peter in a high-profile business meeting with no script.
Hello. I do not know why I am here.
Hi, and welcome back to my office. Listen, lately I've been looking over the books, and frankly, I think you deserve a raise.
I do not know what to say.
You're fired. Ooh, that hurt to watch. Now, see what happens when Peter has a script on his side.
Wow, boss. Hey, thanks for having me into your office, and it's looking great.
Hi, and welcome back to my office. Listen, lately I've been looking over the books and, frankly, I think you deserve a raise.
I mean, it's ironic because if anyone deserves a raise here, it's you, boss. You work twice as hard as me, and I appreciate it. But if you're going to give me a raise, I would accept it, of course. Only a fool wouldn't. But I will probably use the extra money to give it to charity or something like that. And I thank you.
For that, I'll double it.
As I expected. Thanks again, boss. Boy, do I love working here.
Oh, man. You see the improvement? When you go into a situation not knowing what to say, you end up not saying anything at all. When you go into a situation with every possible... Ironically enough, when you have every single scenario planned, it flows off the tongue. You become dominant in the situation. You become an alpha. You own the room. Now, let's look at a slightly different situation. This time involving the Pharaoh's X. And so this is what happens when Teddy doesn't have a script. Hi, I think I've seen you here before. Would you care to have a drink with me?
I'm not here. I'm not here right now.
And now this is what happens when Teddy does have a script. Hi, I think I've seen you here before. Would you care to have a drink with me?
Hi, I have noticed you as well. I think that you are terribly pretty, and you smell amazing. Is there any way that sometime I might be able to take you out on a date? Shaken, not stirred.
See? The things we're going to teach you over the next couple installments of this video course are going to change your perception of the world, your perception of yourself, and other people's perception of you, most importantly. In this course, we're going to teach you how to expand your mind so that you can envision every single possible scenario when you wake up in the morning for the wake-up sit-down. We're going to teach you how to refine your scripts, some character development, some structural implementation. We're going to teach you how to bring those scripts into the real world, and we're going to teach you how to mold those scripts into your life. We hope you join us on this journey. Thank you. And have a good night.
Trap light.